Sup guys, Kosh here, and today I want to talk about the hunting fields boss hunting. Actually, this is a really hard to explain topics because it really depends on your team, on who you get, but usually in the most cases it will be either Graveborn or Celestial Hypergean Dimensional player, because those guys have the best opportunity. Right now, after we get the Scarlet in the game, Lightbearer player might be one of those, but honestly, I think Dimensional still will be the best. So how you should go about fighting the enemies, getting the challenges? We'll start with the mini bosses, with the small guys that are all around the map, and then we'll move on to the actual gate guards and the final boss as well. So yeah, Daleks will have to wait till the end of the video. First of all, as you progress through the hunting fields, you don't want to attack those mini bosses, those challenges straight away when you see them, right? Because you will lose. Like, in order to fight them, you need one of those challenge tokens, challenge seals, and those are limited. They are not regenerated, you have the limited amount of those, so don't spend them straight away. It's better to wait and get your hero stronger. Moreover, it's a really good tactics to spend them on one hero. So all of you guys should go to your bag, select this, and gift it to the player who will go fight the bosses. You have to talk about that first, decide who it will be. But in the boss scenarios, it will be Celestial player, like I'm here, Dimensionals. Why? Because we have the best opportunity to get the maximum damage here with all the buffers. So for example, we have this Ice Chimera, right? How do we go about that? What team do we use? So for example, if all your teammates send you all those challenge seals, oh man, you have the really hard time because you can't disappoint your team. The team that we will use will be Lucretia, will be Eins, and some buffers. So this, and this. This is the team that I use. So we have Twins for the buffs, we have Mortas for the buffs, we have Eins and Lucretia for the damage, and Albedo is here to buff the Eins a little bit more. Basically, this is so far one of the best teams. You might want to replace Albedo with Merlin for more defense if you guys are dying way too fast, but other than that, you have to try. Important thing, when fighting the challenges here, you can go, give it a try and cancel it before you will lose or the time will run out, and you will get that challenge seal back, so it's not being spent on your tries. So what you should do is you should go all around all your bosses and try to fight each of those and see how much damage do you do. How do you calculate damage before the final fight? You start the fight, you see there is 600 health at the start, you go through the fight and you see how it goes. The lower it will drop, the more health bars you will spend, the better it will be. And then, like, you gotta be careful not to miss the moment when your team will die. Like, over here, we're really careful, you know, holding your finger on the pause button. And Lucretia died, we managed to do 100 health bars damage. This is not that good. So you exit battle, you go for the next boss. Oh, okay, we defeated all the weak guys already. Go for the next boss, challenge him. Go again, we got the same 4 seals over here, and see how it will go here. Basically, you should aim for the highest damage. I won't say which is it for you, because it will be different for everyone. Oh! Who? You see, almost last year, 534, so it's even worse than the last boss. So yeah, that's how you decide who to go for. Usually, for the most situations, it should be, where is he? It should be Diamond. Early on, he is like the easiest target in my opinion, then goes Ice Chimera. Here on the third life, they are harder than the Feral. So my Feral was easier. Moreover, the higher the life, the higher the tier of the enemy, the better our rewards. Over here, we have the chance of getting, come on, mythic gear already. Like a tier 4. At tier 3, even if you get the best chest, there is no chance of getting the mythic gear that you really need right now to get to the highest damage. So let's go challenge this guy and see how much difference it will be in terms of the damage in comparison with the last fight. Oh my god, look at the amount of health he has, that's insane. Sometimes it's really wise to wait before challenging the enemy. I think it was 1.7k at start, and the enemies are stronger as well, so you might actually take the higher damage here. Lucretia died already at 100, so that should be not the best option for us as well, sadly. Moreover, like before fighting the enemies, you might want to adjust your gear. For Ainz, I like the double piece because it will give him the additional damage dealt to all enemies, stunning them for 3 seconds. That can be used either in the normal fights when you're clearing the areas and in the boss fights as well. That's giving him a little bit more damage. He is like about 30 to 40% of my damage on the bosses. Lucretia here, both tier 4 pieces give her immunity at the start of the fight, which is kinda useless, but 200 energy might be nice, but it's not game changing, it's not giving you that much. Although what I really like is Albedo's bonus. Here, wielder and nearby allies are granted an additional 5% attack rate and 20 dodge points. That will help to deal more damage with Lucretia because they are always nearby the boss and all that, so that will be really nice. For the support roles for Twins and Mortas, we have healing for all your team when those guys drop their health. That's really good as well because you won't wipe that fast in that scenario, so that will heal all your team, so it's nice to get those things as well. The problem is that getting those might take a little bit too long, and time off is the like really important thing in this game mode because you need to take out the boss as soon as possible. You need to get all those quests done by the end of the timer, and that way you can get all the rewards, and you really don't want to miss that. So it's always a balance between, you know, risk and reward. Like, you want to go for the boss right now, take him out, waste more stamina, waste more challenge seals, not get all the rewards, or wait until the moment when you can do more damage per seal to get more score, to get more rewards and all that. So it's up to you to decide what to do about that. So from all the enemies we fought of tier 4, this guy managed to be the weakest one, so we managed to do 700 million damage on him. That's not even close for one chest, so we need 4 fights in order to get one chest, which is really expensive. That was Toron, so for him in tier 4 it was the easiest for us, but still not enough. You can see the damage distribution here, and Lucretia died early, so that's why Ainz did more damage. Moreover, he had more relics, and I think I would rather wait than try to do excessive amount of damage right now and damage him more, because our challenge still are running out, so we need more gear for Lucretia. She will get 2 pieces, that additional attack, additional defense, that will help her a lot. We will be able to get Albedo the buff, so she will buff the Ainz or Lucretia depending on where she is, and so on. Moreover, there are black bone markets here around the map. There are 2 of those, and you would like to buy those challenge seals and send them to your boss guy as well. That will help your team more than spending it yourself or just using those resources for your own good. Other than that, guys, the strategies that I just explained to you will be more than enough for the normal players, because that will allow you to get to the boss early on, get enough relics for your guys, get specific relics, you know, get your guys ready for the boss. As for the normal bosses and Daleks himself as well, well, the main team will be just the same. So this is the team for all the boss fights, and you can use it on Daleks as well. The problem is, you might want to wait till the late time, so you want to waste stamina, because right now we don't have enough relics for our guys, I mean stamina and relics too. So basically, if we will attack him now, we will spend the stamina and won't get that much result out of it as we could get later on. Let's give it a try and see how much damage we'll be able to do. I'm actually curious about that, because I haven't tried this boss yet with this team. Mortas is dead, that will give Lucretia buff. Lucretia is dead, and Ainz is dead, and Albedo is dead too, so at this state, look at that, Albedo is demon destroying him. 344 damage, that's not that much, guys, not that much. Could be way better if we would buff our guys a little bit more, give them more resources and all that. But that's 8% of his health, so over time you will get more energy, you will get better relics, and you will be able to do that no problem. So, you know, take your time, don't be in a hurry. For the light bearers, this is the team I would use for the boss. I would replace this lady for Estrilda, but I don't have her built up on this account, so let's see how this team will do. They have some relics, this is like the quiet time already, I think, and the boss is like second life, so he will be stronger. But if you time everything correctly, if your Scarlet can release few ultimates, That might be good. Nah, not really, not really. The damage isn't that crazy. So yeah, you should play around Scarlet for light burst for the maximum damage. For the Graveborn, you should use your normal Graveborn team with Gradual and all those guys. That might help as well. Something like this might work for the Graveborn, so your main guy will be this and you will need some support, and Odin here will be your crazy damage guy, kinda, should work. For the Wilders, something like this team might work, because Saurus is a really beast against the bosses. Aaron might be good as well, because sometimes he's dishing out crazy damage. You might want to replace those guys with some support for healing, I don't know, depending on your situation, adjust, because I haven't played as Wilders, I have no idea to be honest. Just trying to give you friendly advice. For the Maulers, it's really hard, because Maulers aren't that crazy good. I think I will rely on this guy. Maybe here, Brutus, not sure. I'd rather go with this guy, and it's hard. And yeah, you definitely need some healing, so probably this. Something like this will do. You might also include Tally or Cetrana, because those ladies are pretty fun as well, so you have to experiment. Oh yeah, Dress. Dress is a crazy boss killer as well, so you might want to try him as well. Her, I'm sorry. It depending on your roster a lot as well. So yeah, I think those are the teams that you might use. I'm not sure how good they are, but let me know in the comments, because I am really curious about the Maulers and Wilders. Never tried them in the hunting fields. You can always check the time remaining over here in the events, and here is the moment where you would like to go all in on the boss. We are not even close to that time, so right now it will be really wise to save up, gain strength, and use it later for more rewards, because here, like, yeah, you won't gain energy after this, so this is the moment when you should finish your goals, basically. For the guys who are not free to play, who are going for competitive, it's totally different. Well, I mean, my guide won't be useful for you at this point, because this is more for you know, the players who are playing casually, who are not trying to beat this guy several times, because this is a totally different story, totally different heroes, totally different, yeah, for the guys who have money, basically. And yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what do you think about this video overall. Like, if I did some mistakes, that's possible, because I'm not really sure about that. That changed so much depending on your team, on your roster, and the best team isn't really achievable by the most players, because you need way more heroes for that. While you go into the comments, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and if you guys are watching this and still not subscribed, please don't forget about that, because only 20% or so of the viewers are subscribed, and it's making me really, really sad. So if you'll subscribe, you'll make my day. And check the pinned comment and the video description for additional links. We have really crazy guides over there for AFK Arena, we have a lot of social media, and hero breakdowns as well. And of course, our fantastic Discord, where you can check out the latest leaks for AFK Arena, talk about AFK Arena, go here and follow the channel with the videos for you to follow my channel, or even go here in the welcome channel, press this button with the emote and get notifications specifically for you, so you won't be spammed by anything else. Really nice place to be, the link is down there as well. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching, I appreciate that quite a lot, like really a lot. That's about it for now. Have a good one, Kosh out, bye.